In other news, regional wind energy talks are taking place in the city of Incheon for 3 days to promote this particular energy and address potential challenges. Our Shin Ha-young tells us more.
Amid global efforts to triple renewable energy capacity by the year 2030, the Asia-Pacific region is drawing significant global attention in terms of its wind energy. According to the Global Wind Energy Council, the APAC region is expected to account for over 60% of new wind capacity worldwide between 2024 and 2030. South Korea is seen as a country that can lead APEC's wind energy growth by leveraging its supply chain strengths and advancing industry-friendly policies to meet its 14.3 gigawatts offshore wind goal by 2030.
There's not many places in the world where we can look and see the technical expertise, the industrial capacity that we see in Korea, and really a potential not just to supply the Korean industry, but to supply projects all around the world.
The remarks came during an opening ceremony of the APAC Wind Energy Summit 2024. Following the recent COP29 summit, wind industry leaders and government officials from 13 countries gathered in Incheon, South Korea to discuss challenges in wind energy sector and ways to accelerate its growth.
2024 is a milestone year for wind energy in South Korea, with February 27th designated as Korea Wind Energy Day, and the government announcing a 100 trillion won offshore wind expansion plan.
The key sessions during the summit dealt with investment within the industry as well as offshore wind supply chain issues.
I think the key takeaway for me is that we need to do more as a region to collaborate, to reconcile with the fact that carbon emissions doesn't care about border, and we shouldn't care either.
Project development can take a long time due to lengthy permits and complex regulations, creating uncertainty about investment scale and timing. South Korea is no exception. Legislation to address these issues is under discussion in the National Assembly to drive growth in the wind industry.
The best advice that we can give, in particularly where an environment where as countries, we compete for the same resources, and as an industry, we compete with other resources, again, for the key minerals, for the key materials that go into it, that we ensure that we have a barrier that is as attractive as possible, allowing corporates and developers to have a pathway to profitability.
Jens Orfeld, the regional president for RWE Offshore Wind in Asia Pacific, added that despite concerns over a potential slowdown in U.S. renewable deployment ahead of Trump's second term, it could create opportunities for Asia, including South Korea, to strengthen the energy transition. Shin Ha-young, Arirang News.